only difference is, do you think it's possible for you? Once you become friends with life, you can't believe what your eyes are seeing. It happened. Dare to dream. Dare to dream and speak out your dreams. Everything is possible. We don't need to know how, but when we're certain about the what and why, magic happens. Gratitude for the known unlocks the door for you to be grateful for the unknown. It's time for a new adventure. Found myself on a little side quest. We are jumping to the next island. And it's kind of funny. Last time I've been on I don't even know if you can understand me here. Last time I've been on a ship. I traveled from Canada to Japan, so across the whole Pacific. Today we're just jumping to the next island. It will be phenomenal. Stay there for some days. Yeah, take you along the journey, what I'm doing, how I'm really looking forward. It's a calm, small island, so just focusing on my vision right now, dedicated to work on the project and enjoy life. Enjoy the video. So I just had a call with a student here in this environment. I'm just like teaching and then looking on the sea. It's phenomenal. Sometimes I can't believe how I work. It's everything just started with putting on an advertisement. Someone said like, "Hey, do you think you want to teach?" I said, "Yeah, let's try." My first goal was just to pay my bills, pay my rent for my university, but that it brings me to a wonderful magical island, Madeira, and now to this island, working here, doing what fulfills me, and then looking at the sea at that time. Wow, insane, absolutely wonderful. So I don't have words for it. It's the magic of life that appears when you just go with it and give it a shot. I have some time between my lessons now. Just going from the building to the sea. At the end of last video I said like, whoa, sometimes I can't understand, like I can't get it, that this is actually what I can experience. Like just being here, it's... I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't even explain to someone how this is possible because I don't get it myself. I wake up, I'm like, whoa, I'm this person who can now look at the sea like this. Like, what? Like, I know, okay, I made some decisions and but yeah, that life plays out like this is unbelievable. And but we are creating everything constantly, and the energy you carry, like, it always depends which state are you in, and you attract everything that fits it. I mean, that's pure abundance. That's like, what the fuck? Like, the word abundance in manifestation is this: white sand. This is a lunch break. Yeah, I guess I will just jump into the sea. I wanted to keep the video like a vlog actually this time. What I do in a day or during these days I'm here. So yeah, it's now between my calls. I got 1 hour free. So I would say this is a good plan. I'm sitting right here right now, and I wanted to just capture this moment in a video for myself. And I was like, okay, no, why? I can also record it for the YouTube video, probably. I mean, at the end, I don't need to publish this clip, but I was like, well, now I actually felt that is exactly the frequency and the life, like exactly what I'm here right now in this situation. Exactly that I hope for that. Like, I really envisioned that. Like, I'm sitting here, there's obviously the nice apartments, there's the sea. Recharging myself between calls in the sun. Visualizing about, now I have a really important call. We will probably work together on a project. And already know, like, we will work together. We will match perfectly. But yeah, it's like having these important calls that give a direction in my life, in this surrounding, in this environment. It's like, these are these moments where you feel, I made it. I made it. There's the sea. I made it. Mom, Dad, I did what I said. Okay, the day comes to an end. Last call. Amazing lesson with a student. And actually, I was like, whoa, why should I sit inside on a laptop when I could go out and just teach here? It's the same. Same, but slightly different. I mean, like, teaching like this, whoa. Oh, otherwise my face is like, whoop. Yeah, what should I say? Getting goosebumps. When I look back, I talked to people today about. I told them that my biggest fear as a student was that I need to fit in. Like, school was joyful for me. I actually liked my time in school. I had amazing friends. I had an amazing time. I had a lot of free time. Could play football all the time. And my grades were very good, so I could study everything I wanted. But still, I had this fear in myself. Oh, I need to fit in. I need to, like, after my A-levels, after I finished school, now I need to choose a life path. Now I need to choose a career, and that will stick with me for my whole life. And that was the greatest fear. Like, I really, half year before I finished school, I made a decision what I want to study. If you're struggling with that, one question that helped me was, how do I want to live life? And for me, it was always clear. I want to see the world. I want to see all continents. I want to work together with people on projects. So I study the world so I can work everywhere. good thought, but yeah. At the end, I never wanted to work for someone else. I want to work with people, but not for. And I wanted to be as free as I am now. And yeah, I don't know. Looking at that, like there's the sunset will be probably cool. I'm getting very, what's the name? Awful, not awful, awful. Oh, that's a word in English, right? Like a lot of respect and a lot of wow. I never thought that I always had the dream of creating everything how I want it to be, and I always had the dream to live everywhere, but that I can sit here in the sand and teach, do what I love, help someone, earn money by that, and I'm looking on the ocean. I'm looking at the ocean permanently. That's wild. It's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. If no one told you yet, you can create it. The ideas and dreams, they have there's a reason why you have it in your mind. And my brother, oh, nice story. To finish my arm. To finish, a lot of muscle soreness. To finish this quick clip, but my brother is going to Finland in 2 weeks. And he really wanted to go there with his sports academy students. They will go skiing, they will explore the country, they will connect with people, and he really wanted to go to Finland. But Finland was the option where most of the students wanted to go. So he said to me, Yannick, I don't apply for Finland because there's the most competition. I was like, what the fuck? Like, no. Shut up. Listen what you do. You apply for Finland. Who's better than you? Who's applying? Okay, 1 is cool. Yeah. I said 2, 3, but like, okay, but 5 are going. So you will definitely have a spot if you're number 3. Even if you're number 4, you would go. Why should you settle for less? Going to Netherlands, nothing against Netherlands, of wonderful friends from there, but going to a one-time trip with his school to Finland or to the Netherlands. And the program was different as well, and he really wanted to go to Finland. And I said, why should you apply to something that you don't want? Why should you settle for something you don't want? Only because you are afraid that you miss the chance of getting what you want the most. And that's a philosophy you apply to, yeah, that's a philosophy about life. Like, in these small situations, you see how you make things possible for you or not. And that this is, like, everyone could live this life. Like, let's say 90% of the people, of course, if you're, yeah, it's not possible for everyone. Yeah, there are exceptions, but being born in a modern country, Western world, this lifestyle is possible for 90-95%. The only difference is, do you think it's possible for you? Do you think it's worth applying for Finland, even though there might be more competition, even though you might miss it? That's another question. Is it even in your mind that you can lose? Why is it not only in your mind that you will win? Or do you settle for less because you are too afraid that you don't get accepted in Finland? I would always take the shot. Try to go to Finland. Good morning, it's the next day. Yesterday I was teaching at the beach. Now I'm standing. Oh, like every spot on this island looks just phenomenal. Wow. When I was at the beginning of my journey and I was just thinking about quitting university, I saw a quote in the story of my mentor that said, one day you will wake up and you don't have time anymore to do the things you always wanted to do. Do them now. Yeah, it's very good to do this. Whoa, it's so insane. I didn't feel like amazing shots, but I didn't feel to create a video from me speaking in the morning. But like I could take a clip speaking about this. But now something comes up in my mind, and it was experiencing these moments. Yeah, being in this nature. It's really like how happy I feel is it's very good to see that, well, I can still enjoy this excitement, because I feel right now the less I care about things in my life, the more abundance and the greater things happen. And it's amazing, but it got me worried a bit as well, that I get emotionally too detached from life. Because my nature is like, yeah, pure excitement and joy, and like, let's go into this adventure. Yeah, life is fucking amazing. But yeah, I feel like life gets more amazing the less I care about outcomes. But yeah, therefore I have less expectations, and expectations normally gave me a lot of joy or like up and down, so like just emotional intensity. Now that I detach more, I feel less of this emotional intensity, less of this and then life sometimes feels like not so much action, but it's actually the best way, because then when you feel emotions, they are pure. Good morning. It's the next day. I will go to the beach now to do a breath work. Woke up in a phenomenal mood, and yeah, a full day of adventures ahead. Well, when I woke up, I couldn't imagine, like, wow, like I can wake up to this. This island is just absolutely amazing and magical. And I definitely feel I'm an island person. I feel I look different, I feel completely different. My coaching sessions, my teaching is on a completely different energy level. Yesterday was so phenomenal, and I know I built this life, and I took opportunities that didn't appear very easy going at the beginning, but felt right. And I know all the process. I mean, I lived it. Like, I'm the one who lived this life and all the steps that brought me to this island now. But still, sometimes I can't believe it. And I guess what I feel like why life is giving me so much, so many presents, so much abundance and happiness and joy and lovely people around me. I guess it's because I'm grateful for everything, every little thing. Yesterday we had the best dinner ever. It was so good. And this food, this dinner is just like the best in the world in that moment. And like just these pure great, like I can walk now, I can walk. Wow. I have a functioning body. That's absolutely actually in a good shape. That's like on top. Um, I can walk on this sand. That feels like gold. Everything looks amazing. That's huge. That's like that's all huge things. But in order to be grateful for, where do I meditate? Yeah. It's always necessary to find a good energy spot. Yeah. Um, in order to appreciate and be grateful for this stage of my life, I guess what brought me here was the gratitude and awareness of all the small things that came to me at the very beginning. So be grateful for whatever you have right now. Life is always for you. Life is always giving you the right people and the right situations to develop and express yourself, to reach a higher frequency. Life is always for you. It's never against you. Nothing that happens in your life is personal. That happens in your life could have happened the other way. There is no, it could have happened. Otherwise, it would have happened differently. But regret and sorrow, and it doesn't make sense because it's our mind jumping into the past, changing it, and making us believe that we would have ended up in a better situation with if it would go this way. But the fact that it isn't going in that way, the fact that it happened differently, is the high, like, is the like, is the what is the proof itself that whatever happened was the right thing. Otherwise, it would have happened differently. We are here to learn and to experience and to. If we are this core, we have a lot of shells on it, like an onion. My best friend Daniel always described it like this. Our consciousness is the core of an onion, and then you have the different layers around it. And you just remove the layers step by step. And that brings you to your core. That brings you to your true self, to your being, to your. I can talk now, but I can observe myself talking. I can observe this camera. I can observe this. I'm just the observer. My mind is a tool that can speak and that can express and whatever. Um, and if you get to that core, if you get to that point, you get to a point of acceptance with whatever happens around you. Every circumstance is for you. It reveals the highest version of you. Yeah, I found it. And the faster you can settle down and accept whatever happens in your life and you just go with it, um, the faster you can live through the experiences consciously and you are aware of what life teaches you. Once you become friends with life, you can't believe what your eyes are seeing. I mean, I probably showed this speech already in this video 1,000 times, but like, the wind here will be a mess. I probably put a voiceover on top, or I can fix the sound. But I can't say it oftentimes. Do breath work. It grounds you so much. The peace you feel, the calmness, acting out of that calmness amplifies everything you experience in your life. And outside is also better. I did this one with the 2-minute breath holds again. Outside you get way more energy, way more air inside. And the thought that came up, as a child in school, I always said, I will live at the sea. I will live at the beach, in a warm country. It happened. Dare to dream. Dare to dream and speak out your dreams. Some people from my school time come to me and say, Yannick, you always said it, you will do this, and actually doing it. That's crazy. Like, dare to dream. It is. Everything is possible. I'm going back now from the sea, this golden sand, back to the apartment where breakfast is probably made. Life is one big dream. And dare to dream. just started into another day with a breathwork again at the beach, which is the most peaceful and blessed feeling ever. And when Breathe with Sandy, I will link that one in the description. It was very, very beautiful. And he said at the end it was connected to meditation and gratitude. And he talked about our health and feeling what a healthy body radiates, how a healthy body feels, and the fact that I don't need to visualize it but can actually just feel in my body. That's such a blessing. And he said that knowing without our health we have nothing. And breathwork, it's like, okay, you just breathe. Like, isn't health just exercise and nutrition? There's so much more to it. And breathwork, the sympathicus and parasympathicus. Breathwork is an incredible tool to relax and to slow down your organism, to being centered, being focused in the now, and let your system breathe out. And that's a very, very, very important part when it comes to longevity and just feeling at peace is a big part of health. And gratitude again. I talked about it like in the videos all the time. Being grateful for what you have and where you are is the game changer. Like, when I wanted to visualize my next step in my project, in how I transform now my work with my students, and also my coaching. Like, I made a quantum jump in one coaching session with a friend, and we just broke through an amazing. We reached a completely different atmosphere through that, but I will tell that later. But I want to visualize, like, how does it feel? How do I want to work? But I couldn't tap into that because the gratitude for the present moment was just so high. Like the music in the video, and I just said, whoa, that I can listen to the waves, that I can listen. Okay, my biggest problem in life, no, my only problem in life, too less storage on my iPhone. What I want to say is the gratitude for the very, very present small things. It's huge to listen. Imagine not listening to music, not listening to waves, not listening what other people say. That's incredible. That's huge. That's a big gift. That's not. We can't take that for granted. And when you feel into that, which is present in the now already, and you can feel it, you know that, like, gratitude for the known unlocks the door for you to be grateful for the unknown, and being grateful for states you want to live and you want to experience, and by that you can create it, bam, into your life. Let the day begin. Good morning. I did a nice breathwork again at the beach. I felt like running, so just race at the beach. Wow. Getting in the body in the morning. Just depressed. Ready for a successful day. Next coaching session. 4 amazing students. Let's go. There's a very special phenomenon right now where I was supposed to be on Madeira now. We were supposed to go back to yesterday evening, and we just decided to stay longer. So, and that's the energy and the experiences, they were already high on this island. But now it feels like I was not supposed to experience this moment here. I was not supposed to run on a Monday morning on this island at the beach. And shifting this reality of no, I choose consciously a completely different reality, a completely different path. Everything that happens now wouldn't have happened in the first place. And now this is it feels even more gifted. Like you consciously choose your reality. And that's I had a talk the other day about my children, and I said no matter how their life will go, no matter what they learn, no matter what they want to experience, if I could give them only one thing, only one thing, then I knew they will be set up for life, they will be ready, they will live an extraordinary life. This one thing is, life happens always for me. Life is for me. Everything that happens in this game happens for a reason and happens to build a better me, to help me dissolving patterns, getting more conscious, understanding and become better in observing my ego, in how can I create a more loving and bigger impact on others. Life shapes us in the way we could express our highest potential. And if my kids understand that this life is always for me, that nothing in this game is against me or that will be the highest. If it's the only thing they would take away from me, then that life is my biggest friend, and that if I work with him hand in hand, then magic happens. Let's run. It's the end of the day, last lesson at the beach. This video has the only purpose to talk to my younger self. It's possible to not only live at the beach, but also work on the beach. It's phenomenal. We could actually, we can create, there are different forms of freedom, but you can create every form. There are different levels to it. But yeah. It's so funny if someone asks okay, but what should I do to work at the beach? Surf shop. But what can I do to sit on a beach and work? It's I would not have any idea what to answer. I have an idea for me now, but if I would ask that question early on, I don't know, what do you answer to such a person, to such a question? This just happened. I have no explanation. Why am I sitting here with 24-year-old, live from my perspective, the perfect life, feel very successful, very abundant, have the most wonderful, loving people around me, and just everything is a pure bliss. Why? I don't know. But like why everything happened in that way, I can't explain it. But I know the biggest factor was always feeling what's right and just deciding on what is right for me. When other people come and tell you that's not possible, that's not the way, okay, they can have their opinion, but they don't know what is right for you, because they don't know that they don't live your life. And everything is possible. We don't need to know how, but when we're certain about the what and why, magic happens. Let's go for dinner. Okay, it's time to leave now for us. Goodbyes always. But staying some days staying unexpectedly some days longer is definitely helpful with saying goodbye to a wonderful time. And I had the same thing when I went on the Nomad cruise from Vancouver to Japan. I didn't want to leave Madeira, flying back to Germany. I didn't want to leave Germany to go to Canada. I didn't want to leave Vancouver because it was such a beautiful city. And then on the cruise ship, I didn't want to leave the cruise ship. But standing in Yokohama in Japan, I was saying, well, I didn't want to leave 3 times in a row. Without me leaving there, I wouldn't have experienced all these adventures. So, and during that time I was reading The Alchemist, and one of the books that resonates the most with me. And I said, no matter how beautiful a page is, I will always go to the next page. Like, no matter how wonderful a page is, I will not spend my whole life rereading one page. I will always go for the next one, no matter how beautiful it was. And that helps a lot to move on to the next adventure. A lot of things to build now on Madeira. My energy raised so much on this island, and now let's go attack.